didn't. Okay. The PowerPoint's not down on the bar. Okay, we're there. Okay. It does. How do I do that? This is so small I can't see it. Then I gotta get out of this, right? Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. View. What was the other? Okay. Got it. All right. Okay. Bye. Okay, bye. Okay. We're gonna start tonight with, did you already read this about the, go ahead.
No, I need to go ahead and open the regular session for the Board of Adjustment, and one of the first thing, we need to approve the minutes for February 27th, 2025.
I make a motion, we approve the minutes.
I'll second.
Okay, Sammy. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. At this time, at what time is it? 6:07. I'm going to go ahead and open the public meeting to discuss and take possible action on Lot 9, Bridge Harbor, 8 Kingfish Lane, Freeport, Texas, specifically applicants seeking a variance to request the board grant the ability to use the street side on the property as front side with regard to the setback as reflected in our survey, in our site survey. Did everybody have time to look at that?
I can bet.
Do you want to, would you like to make comments, Ryan? Okay.
Thank you. My name's Ryan Cade, in Bailey's Prairie, Texas, and my family owns this lot in Bridge Harbor, and we would like to build a home there. As we're laying the house out, it came to our attention that the setbacks, the front and back, seemed kind of backwards from the standpoint of the other houses that exist on the canal already. Mm-hmm. What this will do is allow our porch to kind of line up with theirs and create some symmetry down the canal.
Yeah.
Maybe something that the city wants to kind of look at for the other lots. There are a few others as well. I think it just would look nicer if they all kind of lined up instead of had different, I guess, setbacks to the
Right.
water and the road. So we're asking to be able to have the front setback on the roadside and the back setback on the water side, which it appears the rest of the houses on that street already do have.
It's interesting. Any comments, any discussion, any questions?
Is that the difference between a 10-foot and a 15-foot? Is that what I read on the survey? Or
It's
on the
10,
site?
it's 10 and 25.
10 and 25?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
so it would be 10 foot in now instead of 25? Am I understanding
The
that?
25 will be on the Kingfish Road side, and the 10-foot will be on the water side.
On the water side?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it would only,
Correct.
okay,
Currently, it's flip-flopped.
okay.
Staff cannot grant permission to build a residence with the front side of the property on the street side because of the WR zone. Staff recommends that the board take whatever action is necessary and legal. That's our recommendation.
I mean, it's legal. Some of the other houses are already built in that manner anyway.
Did they change the rules after those others
Yeah,
were built?
yeah.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
But we can grant a variance for him to go ahead and build it in the manner that he wants to build it.
That's for y'all to decide.
I personally, unless somebody has something that they'd like to discuss, I make a motion that we go ahead and grant him that, his request to put the front to the back, the back to the front. So it'll be in variance with the other ones that are already exist.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you. Would you
sir.
like me to speak to what's going on across the canal now, or?
We can, hold on, let me close this.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. Okay. So with this, let me go ahead and, I'm gonna go ahead and close the public hearing on this item here. And I'm gonna close it but you can give us an update on what you've got going on, because I
Yes,
know.
ma'am. So, the house we just spoke about, my family's place, I am part of the investment group that, intends to redevelop the old Bridge Harbor Yacht Club. There continues to be a maze of different things to work through. We have a consultant on board now we wanna make sure we do it right. And, so things have gone slower as far as the redevelopment part, but the good news I have to share today is we have come to terms with a demolition contractor. And so next week, I'll be coming to City Hall and getting a permit to begin demolition. And, that's going to be probably a 60-day process, weather and everything dependent. But we should, in the next 2 or 3 weeks, see all the junk coming down.
Did y'all find any more goodies in that canal?
And
It's
we
horrible.
know that as they start pulling out pilings and digging, they're gonna find more. And then, there'll be some maintenance dredging at some point, and they'll find more. There's, like I said, we had divers down there, and there's all kind of stuff in the water. But
Oops.
we're gonna figure it out. It just keeps getting more and more expensive every time we turn our
know.
head. So,
Are they gonna get that boathouse out of the water?
boathouse out of
The sunk
the one that
boathouse?
keeps sinking. Yes, ma'am. So the challenge there is there's a lot of, we're working with the GLO to find out the right way to remove and demo abandoned boats.
Oh, they've been abandoned, that's what I was gonna ask.
Well, That's kind of the thing, right? What makes them actually abandoned? How do you deem them that way?
Yeah.
Are the letters that we've been sending, is that enough? Do we have, some protection there?
Yeah,
Should
the
somebody
legal.
come back in 6 months and say, where's my boat? Well,
Yeah.
so we're working through all those things with the GLO to understand the right way to do it, and it's just not real easy. But we're gonna do it the right way, and, rather than rush, we're gonna do it the right way, and, we'll all look up in some months and be really proud of the direction we're going, so.
Well, for one, I appreciate you guys doing what you're doing, because I saw how horrible it was up there. It was.
Yes, ma'am.
Been,
It's a mess.
it's a mess.
We're gonna get there. Like I told y'all the first time, this is my hometown too, and I look
Oh,
forward
yeah.
to being part of something really cool.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Any
you.
more? Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Okay, so you have some updates for us, Patty?
Yes, ma'am. 122 West 7th. These are before and after.
Wow.
The owner actually raised and removed it herself. She still's got to get the foundation, the slab out of there and do some cleanup, but we've been in contact on this, so we're moving forward. 1222 West 10th, before and after, raised and removed by the owner per y'all's BOA order. He's still got 2 accessory structures and some slab he needs to remove, but I'm also in contact with him on that. We need to get that finished. We have 24 North Avenue A. These are before and after. They stepped up to the plate, tore it down themselves, and as you can see on the right, looks pretty good. 1719 West 9th. This is the one where an owner stepped up to the plate and then he sold it again. The owner has actually come forward and pulled some permits. There's a list of the permits he's pulled so far. I stopped by and visited with the contractor on Monday, and he let me look inside of what all they have done. From the outside, it's still boarded up and it doesn't look that great, but there is a lot of progress going on the house. I have reached out on the accessory structure. Hold on, let me go back. On the accessory structure, and we're having communication on that something's gonna have to be done pretty soon. Our next one is 922 West 12th. This is what this looks like today. I went by and got a permit, they got a permit last month on the 29th. They started working and they are really getting with it now. It took a little while to get them to get going, but they're doing good. One more that y'all had on the BOA was 2221 Yellowstone. His time's really not up till the 27th. I've been in close communication with this gentleman, and it may come down to the point that we will end up removing this ourselves.
Yeah,
We'll see what happens.
okay,
And that's all I
Great.
have for you.
yeah, appreciate everything. I think we're doing a good job. I mean, of course, what can I say, but I'm glad that, you know, they're doing what we asked them to do.
And I think people that I've talked to seem appreciative of the fact that we're working hard to improve the looks of everything we can,
Yeah.
and all the steps we can take.
Any more comments? Barry? Barry? Nada? Okay, oh, sorry. So, with that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I move we adjourn.
I will second that motion.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Oppose? Motion passes. Thank you.
I'm sure. Next time around, huh?
Sorry for the technical problems. Toby and I walked through all that about an hour ago and everything.